Hello, this is Josh with Total PC. Today we're going to cover some basics with the GRYPHON mobile app. GRYPHON is a router that allows you to filter content to your family members. It makes it so much easier than just managing individual devices. Instead of managing devices, you're managing users. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I appreciate you watching today. Okay, so here we are in the GRYPHON mobile app. When you open it up, you've got it all set up. Again, this isn't going to be covering all of GRYPHON. I will be making a future video on the full setup. This video is just really focused on after it's been set up. Like say you set it up and you want to show somebody else what they need to do to manage users. That's the type of video this is. But, all right, so when you open the app, you're brought to the home screen, and it'll show you which devices are new on the network, need to be applied to a user, basic things like that. This particular one, the GRYPHON router, the subscription's expired. When you buy the GRYPHON, you get a free 1-year subscription, but after that you need to pay for the annual subscription. The reason that these have a subscription is it's just like your antivirus on your computer. There's a company behind this that's going through websites, categorizing websites, going through YouTube videos, figuring out what's appropriate for a high school student, what's not appropriate for a toddler, things like that. So mostly what you're going to be doing is down at the bottom you see this bell, the user icon, home device, and this gear icon. The majority of what you're going to be doing is in the users section. The bell is alerts, so new device connected, this device has a virus detected on it. That's where you're going to see those. But yeah, we already went over the home. The devices, so this is going to show you all devices that have connected to the network, and also if you go to primary, it's going to show you which devices are currently active on your network, so you can easily see some basic information on them. But we're not going to go through anything in the settings. This is really like changing the router settings. This video is not covering that. I'll do a separate video going over all those features. So basically what you're going to be doing for the most part after you get it set up is just creating users and assigning devices to users and specifying some basic settings for each user. So if we need to create a new user, we're going to hit that plus at the top right. It gives you a little camera icon. You can actually take a picture of that person and have a visual tied to them on their account. Enter their name, age group. This is the primary purpose of GRYPHON right here. You specify what age range they are, and it's going to filter content automatically for you. Safe search YouTube. That's a real nice feature. I use it for my 9-year-old daughter. She loves YouTube. There's a lot of different type of content on YouTube, stuff that's appropriate for toddlers, stuff that's appropriate for high school students. So that's what this does, is it'll apply those same filters to YouTube specifically. Ad blocker's nice. I'm guessing it's not enabled because of the subscription, but that's a nice feature too. It won't block all ads, but it does a good job for most of them. Store browsing history, we're going to go over that in a second. And allow VPN, you very rarely, you honestly should not have a reason to enable this. The VPN would actually allow this user to install a VPN program on their device, and then that would basically get around the GRYPHON entirely, so you don't want to enable that feature. Alright, so after you get the users set up, you'll have right above them this little pause icon. So, you know, something, kid's in trouble, you need to put them in timeout, boom, no internet access. And then all you need to do, like this one here is suspended, you just hit that play button, boom, now they've got internet again, that easy. Now, this particular family account, it looks like they set this up for TVs. So they've got 2 devices, 2 TVs assigned to this family user. And if we go to screen time, you can specify each day of the week how much they can access the internet. That's screen time allowance. That's saying you can access, this one's set to 24, so they've got internet access all day long for as much as they want. But if I set that to like 2 hours, well, right now with it being set to 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. for bedtime, so that means from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., if you set that allowance to 4, they'd only have 4 hours of access to the internet during those times of the day. So this is nice. This device, they set this user up with bedtime from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. So that means once 8 p.m. hits, these TVs that are assigned under the family account, they're not going to have access to Netflix. They're not going to have access to Disney Plus, any web based features. So real nice. Web browsing here up at the top. So you can see this TV is pretty basic. It's not accessing a lot of crazy websites. It's just accessing Roku, Netflix, Vudu, some basic TV features. Access control. So this, you actually specify individual websites that this user has access to, and they wouldn't have access to anything else. Settings, same thing when you're setting up the user. So, kids get older, you set them from middle school to high school. You can change what settings you initially set up. So, that is really it. When you get a device connects to the Wi-Fi, you'll get an alert on your phone automatically right at the top. You just tap that. Or if you miss that alert, you just go in here, open up the mobile app and go under notifications. It'll show you the device. You just tap that device, assign it to a user. That's it. You manage the user, how I just showed you with screen time and settings. That's it. All the other features, the advanced features during setup, the unboxing, all that stuff, I'll cover in a future video. But as far as managing users, managing what content they're accessing, that's it for this video. So I appreciate you watching. Please, if you've got any questions, if you think I missed something, please put them in the comments down below. I do take the time to respond to those. But otherwise, I appreciate you coming by. Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.